My name is Dalian Lombardino, the appointed press room poet laureate. All the poetry fans in the house, let me hear you say, good. I'd like to read a poem or two. I say like. I don't derive much enjoyment out of this. If I did, they'd revoke my poetic license. But I shall nevertheless endeavour to derive some form of satisfaction from this, albeit an enormous amount of self-satisfaction. To read from you, read for you a couple of poems from my latest collection, which is entitled Trojan Verses, EU Leaders Rigged for Your Pleasure. For regular fans of my oeuvre, you will both know that I prefer to adhere to and embrace the strictures and structures of metric, rhyming poetry, as opposed to free verse, or prose, as I call it. Free is, after all, the ultimate extension of cheap. There are rules for this thing, and if we didn't adhere to rules, where would we be? Now, for those of you who right now are silently coming up with your own punchline to that, this sketch is for you. For the rest of you who are indolently sitting there waiting for me to say Greece or something like that, just a warning, for the next 2.5 minutes you might need to raise your game. Just for a little while. After that you can go back to staring at radiators or barking at clouds or whatever it is you do. The first poem, a very short one, simply entitled Small Ants. Firebrand leader seeks renegade geek, for no ties relationship must speak Greek. The second poem, longer, is entitled simply Timmermania. Roll up, it's the Timmerman show. He's the man who'll take over if Juncker should go. He's the nicest vice guy to rule the West, but not shy to suggest and puff out his chest when only barely pressed. When I was foreign minister of the country I know best. He's the People's Commissioner, Europe's physician, a tactical practitioner, practical magicianer, and much eruditioner than you. And that's not just his view. For when he sat for the MEPs, he spoke to them in consummate ease and a voice that came from you and me. Just ask anyone who witnessed that fun as he wooed them in every language under the sun. None of them cared as such that he didn't say much. He didn't just speak Dutch, but Italian too, as if he'd lived there his whole life through. Furthermore, as far as I could determine, so sprach Timmerman selber German. And when he spoke French dans son accent rare, même l'Académie a dit, oh là là, il le fait tellement bien, nous sommes unanimes. We're going to name the whole country after him. Timmerland. In English, too, he's none too shabby, as if it just stepped off the set of Downton Abbey, with clipped fricatives and sibilant slush and a vowel movement to make Stephen Fry blush. But it wasn't just his linguistic skills that thrilled the most hardened of political wills. He's got the cultural references to win all your deferences. He's got an easy charm you'll find disarming, and a fixed grin like a posh shopkeeper who secretly thinks you should be somewhere cheaper. So roll up, it's the Timmermans show. He's the man who'll take over if Juncker should go. He's the kind of guy, call this a whim, who'd love to have a comedy poem written about him.